It's been too long, Tiwa. Like, I don't know how I feel right now. I only see you all over my Instagram.
I see you.
And I'm always cheering you on. I'm always rooting for you. And I'm so happy. Here we are. You have a brand new album.
Yeah.
This one is personal.
It really is.
What makes it so personal?
I think it was just every single song, every single line, every single emotion I went through.
Oh, so this isn't like,
No.
scenarios that
No.
might potentially happen. You heard it from someone else. So everything we hear, you have experienced.
Everything, like it to the T. Not even like, when you're hearing a song and it kind of sounds like something because you want it to rhyme or you want it to sound cool. No, this is real, 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 real. Every single thing.
Okay, so I was listening to it. Okay, so tell me about On the Low with Skepta. Great, by the way. Great. I love the vibe. It's good.
No, On the Low was definitely something I experienced with someone who was also in the public, in the public eye. A lot of people are speculating and thinking it's an artist. It's not, just for the record. But he is a public figure, and I guess he wasn't ready, or both of us initially were not really ready. You know how it is.
Yes.
Like, you want to make sure you build a foundation. But then I feel like towards the middle of, like, towards the end of the relationship, he kind of used that to play me.
Play you.
Yes. So initially it was both of us like, we want to keep it on the low.
Oh, like not be public with the relationship. Got
but
it.
then he was doing a lot of things and saying, I'm just doing it because I don't want people to know we're together.
And really, in all actuality, he wants it on the low because he's probably out in these streets.
Exactly. So
And how did you find out he was out in these streets?
I think it started to make sense. It's
Okay,
just
you
like,
didn't go through his phone?
No. But it's like I'm say like we're out somewhere and then he's walking in with someone or something, or
Stop
he's with
it.
someone, and then it's like, it's just because, do you know what I mean? And then I think that's when it starts clicking that, oh man, you've just
me?
been played.
How long did you give this situation a chance?
A minute, back and forth, and then I'll be like, no, I can't do this, and then I'll end up going back, and then it was like back and forth for a minute. But yeah, it was a bit like, okay, Tiwa, are you stupid?
What did you learn from that situation?
When something is red, a red flag, even if it's light, red, even if it looks pink,
right,
or maroon,
light pink,
anything that's in that family, just run.
Wow.
Don't make excuses, or don't think, or don't lie to yourself.
Would you ever date somebody again that's in the public kind of space?
I don't think I need to take my glasses off for this. I don't think I'm going to date again.
Ever?
Period. Yeah. It was really hard.
Damn.
I was saying this the other day. I was saying, what I'm scared of is, I hope the right person doesn't come along and I don't recognize it, because I'm projecting so much from the trauma. Because it's not, and it really isn't just one relationship. It's like, it's been a build up.
Right.
Over the years, where I feel like I've learned my lesson and I haven't. And then, I learned the lesson, and then it just comes shaped in another, it's the same thing, but it's just in a different body. And I think I'm just tired, and I'm just done. I think I'm just done.
Exhausted.
And we were talking about our kids earlier on, and I have my son, and I'm good. I have a few years before he says he's going to move out.
Right. So then maybe.
So I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
What is it that you know for sure you're not willing to deal with in a relationship again? Like, that's just a non-starter for you.
Someone that's just not kind.
Oh, that's interesting. Have you dated someone that was not kind?
Yeah, I mean, you can't be not kind and do that to me. That's not a kind person.
That's right.
That's not a good person. That's really not a good person. It's not about money or accomplishment. All those things are beautiful, and I do want that.
Sure.
Only because I feel like when a man is dating a woman that is accomplished, if he's not himself, eventually his ego will be bruised. So it's not really for me. It's, for you to feel like, you're a man, like to feel like you can afford the things that I can afford on my own.
Do you come across that a lot? Like, when you are interested in somebody, their insecurities immediately because you are so successful.
Yeah.
that you are good, right? From what they perceive.
Yeah.
Like you don't need them. You don't.
Yeah, yeah.
You want them, but
Initially,
you don't need
they're
them.
attracted to it. They love it.
Until
it's
when?
like-
Until when? When does it
So,
change?
Until because they're like, you're not like these girls in the street. You got your own and da da da
Sure.
da. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then it starts to change when I come back and I have bags of shopping or something, and then I just start to see the little shift. Like, oh, okay, you went out shopping today, huh? And Hermes or whatever. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, glad you noticed. Do you like what I got?
Yeah. Or like we want to go somewhere on vacation and they feel like they have to, I don't know,
Yeah.
5-star hotel or whatever it is. Like, and then it becomes real.
Yeah.
Yeah, it becomes real.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So let's talk about more of these songs because you're saying all of these are lived experiences.
100%.
Tell me about Pray No More.
Ooh, Pray No More is how I felt initially when I first got into one of my relationships. When you hear it, you think I'm saying pray no more. But I was just like, listen, I'm the type of girl that when you have me, you don't have to even pray about me. Pray about your career, pray about money, pray about health, pray about protection. But when it comes to me, pray no more, you got me. And that's basically what that song is. I'm that type of girl. I'm loyal to a fault. Yeah. So it's like, anyone that's with me, you don't scratch that off your prayers list with God.
I like that.
That prayer is answered.
Has any ex come back around trying to get right with you again?
They always do. No, not just me.
Yeah, of course.
They always do eventually.
But this is your lived experience.
Yeah.
And so do you entertain spinning the block again or no?
No.
Oh, so once you're done, you're done.
I'm done. Yeah. Once I'm done, I'm done. Because I was done for a reason. And I don't really think people really change that much. I don't think they do. I really don't. So I'm not taking that risk. And once I'm done, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it takes me a while to be done.
Yeah.
It takes me a long time. Like, my friends would be like, huh? Do you not see? But the moment
the light hits, it's over.
that person looks like a lizard to me. They don't even look human to me.
Yeah, it's
They
done.
start to look like a demon.
Yes.
Like, I literally see horns.
And you're
I'm
done.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
What has been the messiest breakup where you did not want to talk to this person again? The light hits you and you're like, all right, I have to break up with them. Do you do it through text? Do you tell them in person? What was, I guess, the messiest breakup that you've ever had? But you knew you had to end it. It didn't matter.
Can I be honest?
Yes.
I've never broken up with someone. That's crazy, right?
That is crazy.
Yeah, I've always been the one that they'll, do something crazy or try and, turn the table around or, make it seem like I'm at fault or whatever. But whenever they decide to come back, I never go back.
That is interesting.
Yeah,
now, why is that? Like, do you not want to just call it off? Because, like, clearly at that point you're done, right?
Yeah, mentally, but I've always been
You're
scared
loyal.
to walk away.
Yes.
But I'm learning now. But that's how it's always played out for me.
Interesting.
Because I've always been a creature of habit. I've always been like, I'm going to stick it till the end. I'm gonna get through it. Yeah, and I think God would just literally remove that person and be like,
Because you won't do it.
Yeah,
God's
because
like, I got it.
Yeah,
I'll handle it.
Yeah, and it's always been like that.
Okay, let's talk about You For Me, which samples Tamia.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Into You, which we all love. And a lot of times when samples happen, we don't know if it's going to be good or not. But I heard it and I was like, oh, okay. You did good.
I was scared, but then when they cleared it, I'm like, thank God. They must like it because they cleared it.
Yeah, I was going to ask, did you get any feedback from Tamia?
I mean, she cleared it, so that's all.
That's good enough,
That's the
right?
only. Yeah, that's all. That's the cosign I needed. Yeah, and I didn't really reach out to anyone or send a DM or whatever. I was just like,
You just followed like the protocol of getting it cleared, like label
properly.
stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
What was it about that song, like, that made you want to sample it? Is it nostalgic to you?
Yeah, so a lot of that runs through the album. I wanted to go back, even with like going back to my Pixie and that 90s, late 90s, early 2000 R&B sound is really, really what I was tapping into with this project. So and I wanted to do a sample, and that song is like nobody hates that song.
Nobody.
That song is just, and I just had to do it. But then I was also scared because I'm like,
Yeah.
because nobody hates it, everybody loves that song. They're gonna be like, you should have left it alone. But honestly, the review has just been incredible. Everybody's just like, it was done well. I didn't do
good.
too much because I
Yep.
didn't want to take away from the original source. And it's just been amazing.
Yeah, I agree. How about Scared of Love?
Yeah, I'm scared of love.
And that's still right now.
Yeah, 100%.
When was the last time you
She
had
said,
your
who? Who
Yeah,
is this?
you know I want to be like who? When was the last time you had your heart broken?
That's how you are. Woo! You're opening up wounds.
Oh, boy. Like this
I would
year or
say,
last year?
No. It was like maybe 3 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, like 2.5, 3 years. Yeah.
I like though that you are taking the time for you.
I had to, because it was the last one nearly took me out. Ooh. It was like, there's a song on there called You're Not the First, You're Just the Worst.
I see it.
Yeah.
You're not the first. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
You're not the first one to break my heart or whatever, but you're just the worst.
What made them the worst?
I think it's because like I put so much into it this time. I was like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do like, like when you keep thinking, am I the problem? And then you're just like, okay, you know what? I'm really going to intentionally try this time. I'm really, really going to try.
Yeah.
And then for it to happen again. And then also because I'd said everything. I was so open with what I'd gone through before. And then it's like he did exactly everything.
And I am assuming, correct me if I'm wrong, betrayed you.
Yeah.
Cheating.
Yeah, like it's like, I mean, that's not that. There was so many other things. It was just
gosh.
Yeah, there was even worse than that. But it's just like someone stabbing me in the back and I'm looking and then I see that it's him that was doing the stabbing. That was just like, do you know what I mean? Like you're kind of looking at him like, yo, help me. And then you realize he's the one holding the knife. That kind of, yeah. So I had to take my time. And I think I was just like,
mm-hmm.
And yeah.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this album is therapeutic to you?
Yeah, it was. It was when I was working on it. It also took me over 2 years to do.
Why? Was it because every time you're writing a song, it's taking you to a place? Like what? Why? Or is that just like a normal process for you?
No. It doesn't normally take me this long. But because I was stepping out of the Afrobeat genre, I've always dabbled in, R&B, but because I was stepping out even more and I was doing this with my full chest, I had to really just take my time. And I will admit I was scared because I'm like, are they going to accept this sound fully? And so I was a lot of it was me doubting myself as well.
Really?
Yeah. And a lot of people too were just like, you're not going to put an Afrobeat record on this.
Who said that?
So many people they never heard it, but they were like, we heard you're doing a more R&B project. And I'm like, I fell in love with R&B before I fell in love with Afrobeat. So I'm really literally just going back to like
what you first fell in love with.
Yeah, and I feel like where you're from, your background shouldn't limit what type of music you do. So just because I'm African doesn't mean I can't do R&B or whatever it is. Like, so a lot of that I had to get to a place where I was just like, you know what? I'm doing it whether only 2 people stream it. I had to get to that point.
Wow.
Where I was just like, I do not care.
Who was the first person you played the album for?
Probably my son. I didn't not play it for him, but he's probably the first one to hear because
Sure.
as soon as I get home,
You're playing it.
I'm playing it, over and over again, and he'll just walk past them like,
here we go
Yeah,
again. Mom's at it.
Mom, can I go on Roblox?
Yeah, that is so interesting.